Good evening, EKMOI friends, family, partners. I am so excited to be coming to you right here from the grounds of Atlanta. Well, to be exact, my church, the Solid Rock of Atlanta. I just feel like we need to turn around, Sharon. We need to turn around so I can show them. This is the grounds of my church in Atlanta. I have never done an update video from the United States. It's always been from Sierra Leone. But because of things, the way things worked out, I had to come here and really give thoughts to what I needed to say. So I want to say hello to all of you, wherever you are, wherever you will be watching this video from. And I want to just give you an update on everything that happened in my 1 month of going to Sierra Leone. As most of you knew, I was back from Sierra Leone, came to the States, but had to go back to spend Christmas with the kids. So these are some of the things that happened, what we were able to achieve, and what we need moving forward. I had to make a note for myself so I can remember everything that I need to say to you. Pleased to let you know that all of the tuitions that we needed to pay for the children, starting from last school year to the end of the school year, has been paid, with the exception of 3 of our students who are getting ready to go into college. Because of some situation in Sierra Leone with what they call leakages, exams were compromised, their results have been seized until they can thoroughly investigate. So we have 3 children that are losing entrance into college, so we're going to use this as a gap year. But in the process, they are learning to do other things, so they're not sitting around idly. Also, let me see what I want to share with you all. Since we moved into the orphanage, most of you knew September 2024, really August 2024 is when we moved to the orphanage. And we moved there without any power because it was a sudden move. We moved without any power. But I can't tell you how excited I am to let you know that we've been able to purchase a partial of the solar solutions, which will be used to get them at least to have electricity. They will have light on the lower level. We'll be able to have refrigeration, so our food will not be getting spoiled, and they will have enough power to take care of the day-to-day running of the ministry until we have money to continue to build on our solutions. So we really are excited that the Lord has made provision for us to have some of our solar solutions so the children can have a normal life. The other thing that I'm excited about is our security detail. We had a gentleman that was the security guard at the orphanage, but what we did differently this time, we hired one of the security agencies in Sierra Leone. I need to watch my step. The security agency in Sierra Leone, and these are uniformed security. They come to the grounds from 7 in the evening to 7 in the morning. And let me tell you why this is important. When you work with security agencies, anything that goes missing on the property, they are held responsible. So there's a level of accountability for us and for them actually, but safety for our children, and knowing that these companies will vet the people that they send to work for us. So we are so blessed to have our own special agency working to make sure the children are safe. And most of you know that we also had problem with our water. Most of us in Sierra Leone use well water. The well water with submersive machine shoots water into the property. Well, the water at the orphanage was contaminated. So we had to get a professional to come and clean the well, clear it out, and treat it to where the children can now drink clean water from the well. All of these things were accomplished in that 1 month. I'm so grateful. Since things are working out for us in the orphanage and we now have our security details, we had to go ahead and find a matron. And who's a matron, if you may ask? Matron in our country, in Sierra Leone, are the people that are hired to stay in either a boarding home or a short-term home where girls or boys are being raised, and you get someone who is a professional in child rearing. They stay with the kids, they help them, they basically take care of them like they are parents. We call her grandma because she has 33 years of working with children with SOS organization, who is now closing down in all of the places in Sierra Leone. So we have inherited a mom, a grandmother, and a professional, and a Christian. So she knows the Lord. She understands the foundation of EKMOI. She knows what we want for these children. And she's got an assistant who's working with her. We've got these 2 women who are also mothers, as I stated, that are going to be helping our kids, helping them grow up in the love of God and understand who they are. So let me see what else. One of the things that we have challenges with, and we've mentioned this before, is learning. A lot of our children came from, honestly, I hate to use these words, but the substandard schools. That education was not is not a priority. They would take the children out of the classrooms to go in the garden and walk and work for the principal of a school per se, or teachers. The children did not have the foundation where they could learn. So we realized, even though we have them in all these different grades, there is no way these kids can go further if they don't know how to read and if they don't understand how to read. So we went with a phonics program. One of my husband's, Elgin's co-worker, and I apologize for not having the name, but they donated an entire program, a phonics program, to us. And we are now teaching the kids how to understand, identify sounds, how to pronounce. And so we are basically, this is a foundational thing, starting from the ground up. And by the grace of God, they are all growing in the love and admonition of God. And they're understanding that because we're doing what seemed like an elementary program does not define who you are. We are taking you back to where you need to be to get to where you need to go. So we are grateful for that. And what are some of the challenges that I want to talk about? Transportation. We are hiring a company that takes the kid. They charge them they charge us every month. We pay every month, and at the end of the month, we pay for another month of service. But we are still getting the kids to school late every day. They have been picked up late, and they've been brought home late. And the part that concerns me is, one, it is messing up the schedules that we have for them. When they're supposed to be studying is when they're getting home. So they are losing hours of study time and rest, plus attendance in school. This is the school that expects excellence. Right now, EKMOI is not operating in excellence because we can never get the kids to school in a timely manner. So it is imperative that we have our own bus that can bus them back and forth to school, to make sure they get up on time, which they always do, get to school on time and get home in time, so they can do their studies, go to the gardening, which is going to be my next topic of conversation. We have 2 acres of land that we are planting a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, and part of their schedule is watering the garden. And if they're not home on time, our produces are going bad because we don't have anyone to do that for us. And we want the children to join hands in things that are done for their care and provision, instead of just hiring people to get things done for them. We want to teach them how to take care of their own properties, take care of growing their own foods, and having respect for what is being done for them, what donors are providing for them to be able to do that. So much is riding on us having our own bus. If we can have our bus, we can leave, they can have a good night's rest, waking up instead of 4:30, maybe 5:30, gain an hour of sleep, and getting home in an early time to where they can do all of what they need to do, have their studies, Bible study, water the garden before going to bed. So let me see what else. And we're believing God for a 50-seater bus. And let me just run off the things that we still need, that we don't have. We are still in need of a bus, like I said. We need to fix our roof, and the reason that has not been done, it is very hard to fix a leaky roof in the dry season. So we almost have to wait close to the rainy season, and as it rains, we can identify the areas and fix the problem. Plumbing. Jonathan is going to come and help us to do this. We also have to raise funds, have enough money to bring him back so he can help us, because he worked on the plumbing. So it would only be best for him to be there. And this time around, we're going to bring a local plumber so he can show, Jonathan can show him every single thing that has been done what he needs to know in the future. If there's any other problem, we don't have to wait till he comes from Mexico. We can take care of the problems right there. You all know we still need to get our doors, both interior and exterior doors. Our grounds need to be leveled and paved. We have outdoor buildings, the animal spaces that needs to be completed. Our electrical on the girls' level has not been done yet. That has to be done. We need to buy a backup generator, and then we complete the children's kitchen. So far, these are the things that, let me make sure I did not leave anything out. But these are the things that we need to take care of, the things that we don't have, and that which has been accomplished has only been done because of people like yourselves that help us to get to where we are. And last but not least, we are having a parking party at my house on February the 15th. We're packing boxes, barrels, and just things that are going to be shipped to the kids, which will include the solution that we have purchased for solar. All of that is going to go to Sierra Leone. So we are welcoming everyone to come to our home. The information is on our website, www.ekmoi.org, www.ekmoi.org. When you go to the site, you will be able to see what we are doing. You will have the address. It is on February the 15th from 1 to 3. And we're going to have fun. You'll be able to see looping videos of what the children are doing. And we want to continue to thank all of our partners, all of our friends and family who have taken the time to come and, just be in support of what we're doing. And we know that all of what we need to take the children to the next level will be accomplished. Once again, we thank you for your support, and God bless you. Have a good day.